Hey, y'all. This is Toni. This is Toni with Eat and Travel with Toni. Welcome to my kitchen again. Today we're going to be making French onion meatloaf and some homemade mashed potatoes. So, like I said, let's go ahead and get into this. And before I do, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive all the videos that upload from this point here on out. You ain't seen those in the past, go check them out too. So, what I'm going to go ahead and start here with first is I got to cook the onions. So, I'm going to go ahead and just start chopping up these onions and go ahead and cooking them. And just to let you know, I'm doubling this recipe. The recipe called for 1 onion, of course, but I'm making a little bit over 2 pounds. I think it's about 3 pounds of using that much ground beef. I guess I put it that way, so we can have leftovers throughout the week. So, but I will put the recipe in the description. That will have it for one to make 1 meatloaf, just to let y'all know. But you can double, triple it as much as you like, especially depends on the size of your family. And this shouldn't be too hard, y'all. Let me know in the comments if you've made meatloaf before. I've made it before, but just not this one, not this French onion one. I've made other kinds, just regular, plain, smegular-degular meatloaf, but not a French onion one, y'all. But like I said, let me know in the comments if you have, and what kind you have made in the past. Definitely want to know. And I'm just cutting these in circles. I'm just putting whatever in here, y'all. I'm going to chop these down anyway. I'm making them chopped so I can cook them down. I'm just throwing them on in this plate. Like I said, so I can go ahead and get these bad boys cooked. And just to let you know, the cooking process for these onions will probably be, I guess, to get them soft and caramelized, will probably be about a good 20 minutes. Just to let you know. So I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this first. So I can go ahead and get the onions cooked, and then I'll go ahead and put everything else together. You can do it how you like, but like I said, this is easier for me, so I can have my ingredients ready to go. Oops, Lord, the onions everywhere. Have my ingredients ready to go once I get ready for the hamburger. And like I said, again, make sure y'all subscribe, of course, to the channel. And please feel free to share my videos out with anybody that you know that wants to learn how to cook some awesome meals at home for the family. Definitely share these videos. I'm definitely fine with that, y'all. Don't be afraid to do so. I'm not afraid to be shown all across social media. And for folks, of course, like I said, learn how to cook these awesome recipes too. So I know there's folks out there that's looking to learn how to cook meals for their family, or if it's just them and their partner, or them by themselves. So like I said, definitely please feel free to share this. It's not a problem at all. I do not mind, y'all. I do not mind. Throw this in the trash. All right. Have to get rid of this first, because I always get rid of the first layer on my onion. That's just for me, the whole first layer. Some people may not. I do. Cook them how you please, but definitely get rid of that little shell on the outside, because you definitely don't want to cook that stuff inside your food. Don't know if anybody does, but just saying, just in case you didn't know, y'all. That's all I'm saying. But make sure you get that off your food. Don't put that, because it feels like crepe paper or something, like you make those little paper mache dolls and stuff with. That's what it feels like. So, throw that part away. Like I said, I always take my first layer off. Always have done that, no matter what kind of onions I have. Okay, and I'm done cutting these bad boys up. My eyes are just burning away, y'all. Burning away. All right, now. Gotta be quick with that. Let me get my hands washed, y'all. Get the onion off my hands, so I can touch the plate. Get them transferred over here to this skillet. Alrighty, smitey. Okay. That ain't working. Get this out the way. Shoot, dropping stuff on the floor. All right, y'all. Transferring y'all on over here Because like I said, I got to get these bad boys cooked, so I'm about to put them into the skillet. As soon as I get the skillet turned on and get some grease up in her. I'm putting olive oil in the skillet. You can use rapeseed oil, coconut oil, whatever kind of oil you desire to cook this in. Avocado oil, whatever kind of oil you like. I'm putting about a tablespoon in there, y'all. And that should be all right to cook these onions. If not, I'll put more. Uh-oh. Where's my little wooden spoons? And I'll take this. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all these onions on in here. And like I said, this is going to take about a good 20 minutes, y'all. So just be mindful of that, because it ain't going to cook in 5 minutes. You got to get these onions really, really soft and caramelized. So it's going to take a little bit. Uh-oh. You already saw it? Okay. I'll take that out. Let me get a bag to put it in. Oh. Okay. So, let me get this for bag. That's a good chunk. Okay. Well, holy shit. And the phone over to do this. Okay. And actually, I think I'll put butter in here instead of Jesus Christ. What in the world? Jesus, with a side of fruitcake and Reese's. Ooh. Child. Got to go back and start finish cooking. Mama woke you up. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Goodness gracious. Potatoes. Add about the potatoes. Get those on too. Okay, y'all. This is how the onions, caramelized onions, should look for you when you're making them too. Like I said, it take about a good 20 minutes to cook these. And I'm gonna just leave these on the fire. Well, the eye is off. But they're gonna cook this a little bit more anyway, so I need them to cook a little bit more. But we're gonna go ahead and start making this meatloaf, y'all. Putting it all together. Oh. Okay. All right, it's meatloaf time, y'all. Come on over here. All right, as you see inside this bowl, I have already started putting some of the meatloaf together. The only thing I put in here was the ground beef and the 2 eggs. If you can see them over here on this side, 2 eggs, and I put a little bit of pepper in there as well. That's all I put in here so far, y'all. I'm just going to start stirring this on up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use my, I'll leave it out. I'll stir it up, but I'll use my glove. I'll put some gloves on and use my hands, y'all, because that'll make it a lot better. Let me set this over here. I'll go ahead and drop all the ingredients and I'll just use my hands. Okay, so like I said, I was doubling the recipe, so that's why I got the 2 eggs. But like I said, the actual single recipe will be in the description. So let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. So up next will be the beef broth. And my partner got it this morning. It's the unsalted beef broth from Walmart. You can use whatever kind of broth you like, or you can use water. That's a choice, because I know I saw that in the recipe. I know people do that. That's up to you, but you can do that as if you please to do so. Uh-oh. I don't want too much liquid. I'm only going to use like a half a cup in there, y'all. I don't want that much liquid in here. Because for double recipe, it's supposed to be like 1 whole cup. So I used the half a cup, kept it the same. And the next ingredient, y'all, like I said, especially when it comes to the breadcrumbs, I have to kind of play with it and see what consistency I want of this meatloaf. Uh-oh. But let me go ahead and put this onion soup mix in there too, before I even get into the breadcrumbs. And like I said, he bought the pack of onion soup. It was like the dry mix, the onion soup mix. So I'm putting both of those in there as well. So this double the recipe, so I'm putting both of those in there. And then I'll go ahead and get to the breadcrumbs, y'all. Because like I was saying, for me, the breadcrumbs, it just depends on the consistency for me. It depends on whether you want a thicker. I mean, it just depends on what you want for your meatloaf. I don't want it too loose and falling apart. I want it to actually cook and form as an actual meatloaf. So I'm going to play with these breadcrumbs. It says put a cup in there for a single recipe, but of course I'm making double the recipe. So I'm just going to pour them until I think. Let me take these off. All right. So I'm going to just start pouring some in there. Yes, I can measure. Just for good measure, I'll go ahead and measure. But normally I don't, but I'll go ahead and measure. And these are just the regular, these breadcrumbs you got from, I believe, Walmart as well. You can use whatever kind you want. That's kind of up to you. So I put 1.5 cups in there so far, since I was doubling this recipe. And for me, the gloves are going to be easier to go ahead and mix up this mix with, because otherwise with that spoon, as y'all start was struggling with that, y'all. I don't want to keep struggling with that spoon, so I figured I'll just go ahead and put some gloves on and use my hands with this, because that's a lot easier. But you can do it as you please. You want to use your fingers and get down and dirty, go ahead and do that too. But like I said, I'm just going to use my hands, y'all. Uh-oh. Trying to make sure I get down all the way down here. All the way down there too. Trying to get some of this off my fingers, y'all. All right. There we go. Got it a little bit. There we go. All right. You want to make sure it is mixed well. Because don't forget you did put eggs in her, so you don't want a whole egg somewhere and somebody's biting into the yolk or something. So you want to make sure that it's all the way mixed up, y'all. Mixed up as best as you can get it. And I'm trying to get some of this meat from the bottom, so I can make sure the bottom has the seasoning, the onion soup mix seasoning, and the other, the breadcrumbs and stuff in there too. Okay. Uh-oh. And I will put some of the onions in here too, because they're supposed to go in this mix too. The cooked onions I just cooked. Or the caramelized onions, rather, I just cooked. So, let me see how this is going to be, y'all. Okay. Whoops. Okay. To me, this is like what I want. It's still, like I said, it's not falling apart. It's not too dry. It's not too thick where you can't even move it. Like I said, it's definitely still pliable. That's what I like in my meatloaf. So like I said, you can put it to the way that you want it. But like I said, for us, that's how it's going to be today, y'all. And like I said, I didn't put all that liquid in there. I did put the half a cup, but I didn't want to put another cup because that'll cost for more breadcrumbs and all that kind of stuff in there. I didn't want all that. So we already have a cup and a half of those. So, okay. Trying to make sure I already have it. It's mixed up as best as I can get it. Because I'm going to have to transfer it over to this, my little pan right here too. So let me go ahead and move this on up. And I already have greased, sprayed my pan with the, I have one of those glass baking pans. It's I believe it's 9 by 13, I believe. But you can also use a loaf pan if you want yours shaped like a loaf inside the actual pan. Go ahead and use one of those to just make sure it's big enough to fit all your hamburger meat in there. Oh, Lord, I didn't even put the onions in there. Y'all, hold on. I didn't put the onions in there like I was supposed to. Before I even do this, scoot this on back down. Let me get my onions in there. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to have to take this glove off. Have to take one of the gloves off. Okay, like I said, I'm dropping some of the onions. I totally forgot. I just told y'all I'm putting onions in there. Didn't even put the onions in there, y'all. Don't mind me. This happens sometimes, y'all. That's all right. Like I said, I'm a home cook. Sometimes that happens. I'm not going to show you all the pretty and everything that other people may show you. I'm going to show you how it looks sometimes to be a home cook. So that you're forgetting stuff, you're doing, I don't know, doing things backwards or whatever's going on. I've had all kind of craziness going, y'all. Okay, so I'm putting some of those onions in there, and I'm saving the rest of the onions, so that's going to go on top. Like I said, I didn't put all the onions in there. I'm saving some of them because the other ones are going on top of this with the cheese. So y'all will see what I mean shortly as soon as I get this mixed on up in there. Let me put my other glove back on. So I'm going to have to, let me get my other glove back on, y'all. I should be able to stick it back on. The rest of them on my plate over here. I think I can. 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 I may have some of this stuff in my hands. It don't matter, whatever. But I was trying to get it on there, y'all. There we go. All right. So we just going to mix this on in there. Oh. And like I said, I saved maybe about 1/4 of the onion mix. I mean, the caramelized onions. So it can go on top. So make sure you don't put all your onions in here. Make sure that, y'all. Only some of it. Majority of it. I'm trying to get this on the bottom because some of it went down to the bottom. I'll just have to get them out of there with my hands. That's okay. Okay, now I can move the glass pan back over here, y'all. And again, this is a 9 by 13 glass pan. I've already sprayed it with the spray. I had the olive oil spray. So I've already did that. So I'm just going to start putting this hamburger into this thing. Into this pan, y'all. Uh-oh. All right. Come on up in here. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Like I said, we'll definitely have leftovers. I can tell you that. I'm sure you can make sandwiches out of this if you want. Or just eat it the way it is. With the rest of your, with the side or wherever you want to eat it, y'all. I'm sure you can do that as well. Uh-oh. Trying to get these onions out the bowl. Now, my onions are actually sticking to this bowl, so I'm taking my fingers and getting them out of there. As y'all can tell, kind of. Okay, there we go. There we go. And like I said, then go ahead and form your meatloaf, y'all. Uh-oh. Let me get some of this. And it may not be the perfect form that you all want to see. I just put it that way. But I'll try, y'all. I'm going to try to get this in a perfect form or kind of a perfect form. Some kind of form. So, so y'all can look at this. Be like, oh, look at that. And if not, I ain't going to worry about it. Because it's not an actual loaf pan, so I ain't going to worry about it, y'all. But like I said, definitely just trying to get this on a little bit formed over here. Trying to use my thumb back here to get some of this. Get on in there. Okay. Get the booty back there. I'm on the meatloaf's booty, y'all, in the back. Back here in the back. Trying to get the booty together. Goodness gracious. There we go. All right. So, and like I said, form it any way that you like. You can even put this in a whole entire pan if you want. Just let it cook like that. But like I said, we like the little loaf shape. As much as we can get the little loaf shape. And so this is the best I can get this low shape right now, y'all. And I already got my oven on 350. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to make a little well in the middle of this as best as I can as well, meaning like a little dent in the middle of the meatloaf. Because I got to put the rest of the onions and the cheese in there too. So I'm trying to get that on like a little well in the middle. Just like a little line that goes, like a dent that goes all the way back, y'all. And I'll take off the gloves for the next part. So there we go. A little well in the middle. As much as I can get, y'all. I'm going to put the rest of these onions, like I said, in the middle. Uh-oh. So that's what the recipe calls for, y'all. All right. All right. Now I'm just going to dump them on in the middle. The rest of the onions over here. I'm putting it in there first. Putting that in there first. You can do your onions or your cheese first. I'm doing the onions first since I already have them just sitting right here. So I'm doing the onions. And then because I want to see the cheese. I want to see all the cheese running down the sides and all that. So that's, like I said, that's why I'm doing my onions first, y'all. But you can do as you please. I know it's your meal. Even though I'm showing you how to cook it, but it's your meal at home. So if you want to see the onions on top, then do that, y'all. Don't worry about that. Go ahead and do it. Let me get the rest of these out of there. So I'm trying to get them out the thing up there. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and get these gloves off so my hands washed too. Because I know I got some of this stuff in my hands. So I can just put the cheese on top. All right. Where's my, here's my cheese. You can use the Gruyer, I don't know how to put, is it Gruyer cheese? Swiss cheese or whatever kind of cheese you want. He actually got a hickory smokehouse blend. And it says it's hickory smoked Gouda cheese and provolone cheese with natural smoke flavor. So he got that from Walmart this morning too for this recipe. So I'm sure this is going to taste good. So whatever cheese you use, even if it's mozzarella, I'm sure it's still going to be good. Don't worry, y'all. Don't worry. Don't worry about that at all. Don't even worry about that. Just go ahead and use whatever kind you like. If you don't like that cheese that one time, then go ahead and use something different the next time. It's all right. Just play with it. Because this is our first time using this kind of cheese. So as long as it's shredded to go on top. That's all that matters, y'all. Okay. Okay. I know they like cheese. So I'm trying to put some more cheese on her, y'all. And you can put as much cheese as you would like in your recipe. This is a 7-ounce bag. I'm not going to use this whole, of course, the whole entire bag or nothing like that. But I put about half in there, I think. So I'm trying to make sure I have enough. I know they like I said, they love cheese. So I'm trying to make sure I got enough on there. Uh-oh. Okay. So I used about half, y'all. Well, actually, a little bit over half. Actually. Okay. Let me see if I have some parsley by any chance. Let's get it on. Yeah. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning on top just to give it, this the generic Italian season. They're all the same to me. They smell good. They still taste good. I'm just putting a little bit on top just to give it a little oomph to it. That's all. You don't have to add this. This is just something I wanted to add just to give it a little bit of flaky color at the top. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy into the oven. Like I said, this is going to cook about an hour. It may cook longer than an hour because, like I said, I had double the recipe, so it may cook about an hour and a half. I will be checking this throughout to see whether it's cooked, and when it's done, I'll show y'all how it looks. So let me go ahead and get this on into the oven. All right, y'all. So that's done. I'll be back shortly to make those homemade, like I said, homemade mashed potatoes. I'll be back shortly. Okay, y'all, welcome back. I just washed off all the potatoes. Like I said, we're going to make some homemade mashed potatoes, y'all. So I got the water boiling already for the mashed potatoes. Put a little sprinkle of salt in there as well. And I got 6 russet potatoes, or the kind of potatoes I'm going to be using. So let me show y'all. I'm just going to be cutting these up right now so I can throw them on into the actual pan over there. I'm just cutting them cutting them up 3 times. That's all. Just to get them a little bit cut. And some of them I'll peel, some of them I won't. Uh-oh. Like I said, some of them I peel, some of them I won't. It's up to you whether you want the peeling in there too. That's up to you. I'll have a little bit, but I actually love the peel in there too. It makes it look more homemade. I guess I put it that way. But like I said, I left that one on that one. And you can do as you please. Leave them on all of them and just cut them up and throw them into your water to boil. If not, uh-oh. You don't have to. You can do them like I'm doing too. So, right. I'm probably going to peel maybe most of the rest. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. All right, y'all. I'll leave a little bit of peel on there. It don't matter, but like I said, it's not going to hurt you. That's where all the nutrients at anyway. So like I said, I have 6 of these, so that should be enough for us. We probably still have leftovers too. But like I said, I have 6 of these, and they're going to boil in that water for about a good 20 minutes until they're very soft. And I'll, of course, show y'all that process too. But go ahead and get these bad boys peeled as much as I want, and then into that water, y'all. All right. Goodness gracious, goodness gracious. Right. Getting this done, y'all. All right. All right, all right, all right. I got all the potatoes cut up, as y'all can see here. So let's take these on over to this pot, y'all, to this pot. And I got a big pot. Oh, hold on, let me put. I'm about to throw this whole thing down. Okay, here we go. I got my pot, like I said, my water's already boiling. I'm just going to just drop these potatoes on in there. Dropping them on in. I probably shouldn't have did that way, y'all. Do I have anything to put these? Lord, I don't know why I did that. Okay, I'll do it this way because I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Woo, I don't want to hurt myself either. So yeah, I don't do what I'm doing. So I should have did that a little bit different. So like I said, we're going to let these potatoes boil in here for about a good 20 minutes. So they can go ahead and get soft. Then we'll come back and do the rest. So like I said, that's how they're going to be cooking. Like I said, I'm not going to show y'all all that because I know you know how things boil, so it's all right. But like I said, I'll definitely come back and show you the process about how I make my mashed potatoes at home. Homemade mashed potatoes. So make sure y'all get, before I come back to make the potatoes, make sure that you, of course, subscribe to this channel, Eat and Travel with Toni. Of course, this is Toni's Kitchen. So, of course, make sure that you click the subscribe button and the notification bell to receive all the videos I upload from this point here on out. If you ain't seen the ones in the past, go check them out too. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all. Uh-oh, I dropped my glove. Okay, y'all, I am back. The meatloaf is done, so it's been in there about an hour and a half, 25 minutes, about an hour and 25 minutes. Because like I said, I made double the recipe. So let me go ahead and get this bad boy out the oven so I can show y'all how it's going down and how it's looking. Uh-oh. I'm definitely not going to hold this pan. Just to let y'all know, of course. Okay, let me get this on down so y'all can check it out. All right. Actually, you know what? Let me flip it around because it ain't working. Okay. There we go. There is the meatloaf. Like I said, it is done. It's sizzling, as y'all can see. And look at that beautiful color on that cheese, y'all. Beautiful color on the cheese. Like I said, it definitely looks totally, totally good. Totally, totally awesome. Cannot wait to dig on into it. So the potatoes are done too. Well, the potatoes are done boiling. They're not done being put together. So let me show y'all the potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and get these put together for y'all too. Like I said, it smells so good up in here, y'all. Goodness gracious. We're about to get these potatoes. Let me turn it on very much so low. Turn these on low, y'all, because I'm gonna add some butter and of course some milk to this, but I need to go ahead and smash up these potatoes too. So I'm just smashing them up, y'all. They smash up pretty easy, as y'all can tell. Pretty easy. And I'm not going to make these really whipped. And it's going to probably take a little while. But like I said, definitely they're going to be whipped to a certain extent. Not whipped, but I mean smooth to a certain extent, rather. Not whipped. Wrong word. I'm going to add some more butter to this, y'all. Don't worry. And some salt and pepper, too. Come on. I didn't have a potato masher, so I'm using this, y'all. That's the best I got. So, I'm using this little thing to, of course, mash the potatoes up and to get them, it's looking like mashed potatoes, so. Let me go ahead and put some milk in there. And I'm not measuring this. You can measure it to the consistency that you may want. Like I said, I'm just putting the ingredients in here, y'all. This is regular milk. What's it called? The vitamin D milk, the red cap milk. But you can use, you want to use whatever kind of milk you want to use. Some people use heavy cream. I didn't have any cream, so I'm not using any heavy cream. I'm just using the milk, y'all. There's the rest of the butter. And I put probably about a fourth of a stick of butter in there, y'all. I'm putting more milk in her too. I'm probably added about maybe a cup, half a cup maybe so far. Let me put some pepper up in there too, y'all. Okay. And some salt. I'm gonna finish whipping these up too. Trying to get a little bit of seasoning up in there. Won't be a whole lot, but it will be some. Hopefully it won't be bland. It shouldn't be. Definitely shouldn't be. I may add some Parmesan cheese to this. We'll see. I may not. So let me go ahead and get this so this butter can get melted. See how it's coming together like some mashed potatoes up in this little bad boy. I didn't make a whole lot. Like I said, I made those 6 potatoes. Because I know we usually have a lot of, when we make the regular mashed potatoes, a lot of, potatoes left over, and I got to throw stuff away. So I don't like throwing stuff away, so I was trying to just make enough just for us. And maybe a little bit left over. I'm sure it will be a little bit left over. And y'all, I'm looking in the pantry. I did not have any gravy, y'all. I was going to go get some. My partner said, never mind, don't worry about it. So we're not going to have any gravy, y'all. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm going to put a little bit garlic up in here too. A little bit of garlic. Just to give it a little bit of flavor, because otherwise it's going to be flavorless. Really. Besides salt and pepper. So let me cut this off actually. I only did on because these are done. I'm just adding some extra seasoning to it, so that's it. All right, y'all, I had to get that the garlic open. Actually, it's a brand new thing of garlic. So garlic powder, as you all see. Like I said, I want to add some kind of other flavor to it besides it just being just regular salt and pepper. So like I said, I'm sure it'll be good. They'll love it, I'm sure. I'm sure. And like I said, as you see it coming together, y'all, that's how the mashed potatoes actually come together. You don't have to do anything else to it unless you want to put some cheese in there or something else going on. But like I said, these are the mashed potatoes, y'all. As you can see, it's smoking. That's all right. But these mashed potatoes are going to be awesome. And like I said, dinner is done, y'all. Get that up out of there. There we go. Dinner is done. Dinner is done. Dinner is done. Like I said, it wasn't a lot of mashed potatoes, but if you have a big family, you need to make more. Please make more. Don't just make the 6 I made. Make a lot more. So like I said, there's the potatoes, y'all. And the dinner is done. Like I said, these recipes I made today were not that difficult. I think they're not that difficult, but I know for some folks out there who have no idea how to make a meatloaf or never made one, never made anything homemade like mashed potatoes, that it's going to be hard for y'all. Hopefully you all can get this recipe. Like I said, just follow along and do what I did. I guess I put it that way. So, and just to let you know, I did cover this meatloaf with foil after I put it in the oven. And let it cook for about 45 minutes, and then I took the foil off so it can cook the rest of the way. So let me show y'all all the stuff that we're having tonight, y'all. It's kind of blurry, kind of because all that the heat, but that is the mashed potatoes, y'all. Looking scrumptious up in there. And again, there's the meatloaf, y'all. Like I said, this is going to be an awesome meal for us. Again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this this cooking demo, and I hope this dinner makes y'all very, very full. I put it that way, and your palate's jumping. So like I said, again, this is Toni with Eat and Travel with Toni, and this is Toni's Kitchen, of course. So like I said, definitely thank you all for watching. Again, make sure that you all subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell to receive all the videos that upload from this point here on out. And check out the ones I got in the past too, y'all. Peace out, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video.